Hi everyone! Okay, so today's video is going to be a collective review on the BB creams that I have tried lately. And so I have 4 BB creams to review for you guys, and these are just my thoughts on it. I don't claim to be expert or nothing, but I do have combination to oily skin, so I do get oily in places like my T-zone and around my hairline. And I also get dry in places like around my nose and my mouth, and sometimes like on my cheeks. So that's my skin type, in case you were wondering. And so I'm going to show you guys the BB creams that I've been trying. First I'm going to start with the skincare BB creams. These are the ones that you can find in the skincare aisle and not the makeup or cosmetic section. The first one I think is the first one that everyone saw in drugstores, and that's the Garnier BB cream. This is the Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector. Another one that I have from the skincare section of the drugstore is the L'Oreal Youth Code BB cream. And both of these have SPF 15. L'Oreal actually has 2 BB creams, so they have one skincare and one makeup. And this one is called the Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream. The last one is another makeup one, and this is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream. So I'm going to talk about the first 2, the skincare ones, and that's the L'Oreal and the Garnier. These 2 I feel like are almost exactly the same. I even compared the ingredients on the boxes for these, and the ingredients are so close. There's only like 4 or 5 ingredients that are different, and so I find that they do work very similarly on my skin as well. They both have kind of the same coverage, very sheer coverage, and they both have SPF 15. They are going to protect your skin from the sun a little bit, but to me, I don't think SPF 15 is really very significant. I find that because they have SPF in them, they do feel kind of greasy on your skin. It feels like any other sunscreen that you might put on your skin. The only difference that I see with these as compared to regular sunscreen is that these are tinted, you know, so I'm not too crazy about either of these. The Youth Code one seems to have a little bit of shimmer to it, which is odd, and I don't really like shimmer on things that are going all over my face. I prefer to just highlight certain areas. So that definitely turns me off of it. So those are the 2 skincare products. The other one from L'Oreal, the Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream in Light, this one doesn't have any SPF. And this one claims it primes, perfects, hydrates, and corrects. Now, out of all of the BB creams that I've tried, I think this one is probably the one with the best coverage, but I don't feel like it lasts throughout my day at all. Like it goes on very nice, and it covers, it has a light coverage. It also feels a bit like a primer. It definitely kind of like smooths out my skin and mattifies it, but as for it lasting all day, it's definitely not a lasting product, and I'm not too crazy about it. I'm also not very crazy about the texture of it. It actually comes out white. It has the pigment beads in there that the beads kind of burst, and then the color comes out. So while you're rubbing it on your face, it feels a little bit grainy. So what I've done with this, I've actually kind of rubbed it between my hands first and then applied it to my face, but it still ends up feeling a little bit grainy, and I really don't like that either. And plus, it doesn't have SPF in it, so it's not going to protect your face. And by the end of the day, I felt like my skin was just an oil slick with this. And the last BB cream that I tried was this Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream, and it says 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. So this one has SPF 30, and it has 8 different things that it says it does, which they all kind of blend together, you know, they all kind of do the same thing, but whatever. It says blurs imperfections, enhances, brightens, adjusts to skin tone, smooths, hydrates, SPF 30, protects, and 0% oils and other heavy ingredients. So I think that 8-in-1 is just kind of a marketing ploy, but you know, whatever. Out of all the BB creams that I've tried, I like this one the most because it does have SPF 30, and it does have a nice kind of light coverage to it as well. I do feel like, as with all sunscreens, it does have that greasy feel to it. I definitely wouldn't want to wear this on a day where I'm applying a lot of makeup or I want to put foundation over it. I think I would want to use this on days where I know I'm going to the beach or I'm going to be out in the sun, you know, just because of the SPF, and I want to have a little bit of coverage as well. I really like this one. It does definitely smooth out my skin. It makes it feel good. As a whole, I think all the rage about the BB creams lately in the US is kind of a ploy for marketing and to get you to buy products. I feel like the BB creams here in the US, in our drugstores, I think that they're just basically tinted moisturizers with sunscreen. That's great for if you take the product for what it is. I enjoy tinted moisturizers, and I think that they're great for when you want a little bit of sheer coverage to help blur all those imperfections and to help protect your skin from the sun. But I feel like these BB creams that I've reviewed for you today, I feel like there's actually better tinted moisturizers out there, and I'm actually going to share a few with you guys. But I did want to mention this CoverGirl's Smoothers tinted moisturizer, and this one has SPF 15. This one is very similar to the Garnier and the L'Oreal Youth Code BB creams, the first two that I showed you. From what I've heard, CoverGirl is going to be repackaging this product for it to say BB cream on it. And so that's kind of a little bit of a red flag there, you know, like all these products, they might as well be tinted moisturizers. They're just marketed as BB creams. I feel the same way about this one as I do about the Garnier and the Youth Code one. So once again, not the greatest. I also have a tinted moisturizer that I feel is very similar to the Maybelline Dream Fresh, and that is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. This one also has SPF 30, and it says it has a medium sheer tint. I think that this Aveeno tinted moisturizer is very similar to the Maybelline one because it has SPF 30 and it has that same kind of SPF greasy feeling, if you know what I mean. And it does have some nice light coverage to it, which I really enjoy. But it also has this kind of shimmery luminosity to it, which, as I said earlier, I'm not very crazy about it. But this is another option if you're interested in tinted moisturizers. Lastly, I have my favorite tinted moisturizer that I think is better than all the ones I've already mentioned, and this is the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 20. This one is my favorite because it does have SPF 20, so it is going to protect my skin from the sun. But when I apply the product and when I wear it throughout the day, it doesn't feel like SPF like the other products do. It doesn't have that greasy, weird feeling on my skin. It actually dries on my skin and it acts more like a foundation than any of the other products I've mentioned in this video. I feel like it has a little bit more than sheer coverage. It actually has some light coverage. And it also says here it has aloe, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. So it's got a lot of skin benefits and it works very, very well. And I love that it's only $3. So this one is the best one in my opinion, even better than the BB cream. So definitely check this one out if you're looking for a BB cream or a great tinted moisturizer. There's no shimmer in this. There's no like extra luminosity or nothing, and it comes in I think 5 different shades, so you definitely have a good shade selection there to help match your skin tone. So I hope you enjoyed this collective review of all the BB creams and tinted moisturizers that I've tried from our drugstores here in the US. I have heard that the Asian BB creams are much better quality and they actually function more like foundations and they have better coverage to them as well, but as a whole I think that the ones here in the United States don't live up to that at all. I think they're definitely more like tinted moisturizers. They're more of sheer coverage and they're good to wear on days where you want a nice light natural look, but definitely not for those days where you want full coverage, flawless perfection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye! Tried to get stuff that was on sale. These Jordana eyeshadows, they're only like $1 something a piece, so I went a little crazy with those. And then I love Wet n Wild, so I tend to get a lot of stuff from them. But I got some bronzer, some blush, eyeshadow, and then this brow kit.